I'm live and I'm turned the wrong way. That's funny. This is about basically not knowing where you're gonna wind up from one moment to the next. I'm here just looking at my taxes, got my tax information. It's all good. At least I'm gonna get something back in my taxes. Hopefully folks can hear me. I appreciate folks whether they see me or not, whether they come to the live stream or not. Hopefully folks are doing good out there. Like I said, I'll stay live for a few minutes, see where people is at, what's going on. It's kind of crazy in life though, like I said, because you really never know where you will wind up from one moment to the next, whether you're good, bad, indifferent, whatever your situation is. Thank you for the one person that coming through. I do have to make some phone calls and whatnot, just really relate to what's going on out there. Hopefully everybody's good. Just sitting out here, just trying to get it together, just seeing what's what, gotta pay these bills, gotta make these things happen, if anything. Life is crazy. What's going on, real thing? Appreciate you for coming through. Yo. Hopefully everything is copacetic with folks, everything is kosher, or whatever it is it's supposed to be. Thank you for the 3 people that's here. I appreciate you. I was gonna go live last night. I actually did go live, but I was live on somebody else's channel, Rebel Stay Sovereign. We was live over there, so that's what was happening with that. But I'm here live today. I'm gonna go live a little bit later on too, but right now I'm just kind of outside reflecting, taking it all in, because you never know where you're gonna wind up from one moment to the next. You never know what's gonna happen, so like I said, you see trees and stuff in the background, like I said, I'm out here. The weather is pretty decent, the 40s or something like that, mid to high 40s, and that's what that is. Let me know how you folks are doing out there. Hopefully everybody is well. Hopefully everybody's doing what they need to do. Like I said, I got my taxes and whatnot, just trying to see what I'm going to get back, in taxes and whatnot. It can be nerve-wracking just trying to make sure you do your taxes, because I don't want any penalties. Thank God I have no penalties this year. I don't owe the government any money, but that's a side note. Like I said, this is just me. I was just thinking to myself, I was like, what am I going to talk about when I go live on this live? I said, who knows? Like I said, you're just thinking about where you at from one moment to the next. Like I said, you could be up, you could be down, you could be all around. You could be anywhere. The question is, how do you, well, not how do you, it's like, what do you do when you get there? Just to each day, to each moment, to each situation. I just thank you folks for being here, like I said, because I know with these lives, you don't know what you're going to talk about sometimes. Sometimes I have it mapped out, sometimes I don't. Sometimes plans change, a lot of different things. I don't even know if folks can see me. Hopefully you can hear me. Anybody let me know if they can hear me. If you can't hear me, let me know. I don't know, this is just the in-between time. There's so many different things that I want to talk about, and I'm going to save some of that for a little bit later. What's going on, Carol Turner? I appreciate you for coming through. This is just a moment of reflection. Thank you, real thing. I appreciate you for coming through. I appreciate folks for just being here and whatnot, just taking the time out to listen, because I know there's a lot of things you could be doing with your time, and I do appreciate it. I really do. I hope that, if anything, my live streams, they help folks out. I hope that, you get something out of it. I hope it's not just for nothing. At least that's what I try to tell myself with these live streams and whatnot. And I know for me, it's just been a long week, man, a lot of work. This is probably the first time I got a chance to rest in a couple of days and whatnot. And I know some other people who are working and out there doing their thing, and it's just, you're going from one moment to the next, just trying to survive, just trying to make it. It's tough, it's challenging, but I encourage folks out there not to give up, because you never know what's going to happen. You never know where you'll wind up, where you end up. You never know how things will turn out. It's nice to see normal people around. Yeah, it's nice to see normal people. I don't fake the positivity over here, real thing. At least I try not to. And to those that fake it, to each his own. I'm not telling them you can't be fake positive. If you want to be fake positive, then I guess you get a fake audience. But me, I'm just trying to give them the real thing, no pun intended. No. You know, I know folks probably out here think I'm talking to myself, but I'm actually talking to you folks, and there's 5 people in the chat right now, which is interesting, and I appreciate it. Like I said, I definitely appreciate this audience, but like I said, this is just about, you know, where folks will go, you know. Did I see the news? Yes, Sir, to continue. Yes, you did see me, Carol Turner. That was me on the news. That was me on the news that you saw, Carol Turner. I was at that funeral. Yeah. Wow, I didn't think anybody would see that, you know, but that was me. Yeah, I was there early for the firefighter that passed away. Rest in peace. Yeah. No, I was on the news, but I was just one of the ushers at the cathedral. I work at the church and whatnot. I've been at a couple of firefighter funerals, cop funerals and stuff like that. You know, if there's a big funeral or something like that, they might call me in and ask me to come help out, or I can help out, volunteer, whatever the case may be. It's a beautiful service. It's definitely a beautiful service. You know, it's sad to see somebody go so young. You know, left a family behind and whatnot. No, I haven't seen 6ix9ine around. I haven't seen 6ix9ine. Thank you, Carol. I appreciate it. You know, I haven't seen 6ix9ine around. What's going on, RC? Well, good day to you. Just showing some support. I appreciate the support. Thank you. I appreciate it, definitely. You know, no. I know you're joking. But if I seen him around, it wouldn't be nothing exciting, the real thing. You know, like I say, he's just a rapper, but we're gonna leave that alone. You know, hopefully that young man stays safe out there. You know, with all the stuff that he's talking about. You know, for folks that don't know about, you know, Tekashi 6ix9ine. You know, it's a rapper out there with rainbow-colored hair, trying to get some clout out there. But that's what that is. You know, what's going on, Guts and Glories? Thank you. I appreciate you for coming through. You know, if you ever see Grim Reaper, Guts and Glory, tell him I said what's up. You know, tell him, say, you know, return the text message back. You know, but that's what that is. Thank you for the other people coming through the chat that's lurking right now. I don't know if you could even see me. I really don't know. I can see it now better. I can see myself on the screen. I think you can see me, or whatever the case may be. Yeah. Just tell him, you know, Mel said what's up. You know, I haven't forgotten about him, and I know we got to go live eventually, sometime maybe next month or something like that. You know, so we got to get that going. Live from New York. What's going on, Carl Thomas? I appreciate you. Yeah, Mr. Thomas, me and you got to link up eventually, so we could do some collab or something together, man. What's going on, baby girl Neil? I appreciate you for coming through, baby girl Neil. I really do. You know, right now I'm just kind of vibing. Right now I'm outside. I'm actually going over my tax information and just, like I said, going from 1 minute to the next, trying to decide if I'm going to go to the Chinese spot and do all that. I'm not gonna give you a play-by-play of my day. NY Squad, there you go. Is it cold? It's not really all that cold. I mean, I got my sweater and all that. As soon as I touch down, we're gonna figure it out. Yeah, that's what you keep saying, Carl. You keep saying you're gonna touch down. We need to touch down, man. You need to link up with the guard of the hood, and we need to work something out. But but yeah, baby girl Neil, it's kind of cold. It's what you would expect for spring weather. It's not that cold out here. It's decent, you know. It's decent. It's cold enough to have a sweater on, a hoodie or whatever the case may be, but it ain't nothing crazy like I need my big winter jacket or whatnot. I'm good though. I'm good out here though. You know, but thanks for asking though, baby girl. No, I appreciate it. I seen you with your struggles trying to go live a couple of times last night. Yeah. Nah. There's no freezing going on right now. Right now, it's all good. We chilling out here in New York. We actually enjoying this weather. Friday and Saturday is supposed to be in the 50s or something like that. You know, it's supposed to actually, you know, climb up, and then it's going to go back down, I think, on Sunday or something for Easter Sunday. Easter Sunday is going to be crazy. Struggles eventually worked it out, though. It was live for an hour. It was pretty eventful, too. Yeah, I know it was eventful. I seen some of it. I didn't stay for the whole thing because I had to actually go live on another person's channel, baby girl Neil. But I'm around. I just wanted to let you know that I see your channel and I support. You know, not just when you're talking about the controversial stuff either, just, you know, whatever you playing games, or, you know, whether you just you know, talking about your life or your family or whatever the case may be. You know, I appreciate, and I tell folks out there, you know, check out baby girl Neil. Cool person, you know what I'm saying, very down to earth, you know, not afraid to go there, you know, with whatever topic. And, you know, like I said, she has actually a sense of humor, you know, so that helps too. That definitely helps too. You know, it doesn't hurt, you know, beautiful person with beautiful family, so that doesn't hurt either. You know, like I said, I encourage you all to check each other. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I know you're not afraid to go there. Believe me, I seen it. I remember that Smash or Pass live stream. That was, yeah, that was something. That was something. Yeah. I didn't want to be disrespectful, you know. So I kind of, I kind of didn't give my answer. I'm gonna leave that. I'm gonna leave that alone. You know, like I said, I don't want my husband coming to look for me. You know, what you mean you gonna smash my wife? No, stop. Nah, but yeah, you know how that goes. Like I said, hopefully all you folks out there are good, you know, like I said, because I'm just here for a few more minutes and whatnot. I'm just out here. I knew I had to get outside and do a live stream eventually. I'm not going to walk around, but, you know, that's what that is, you know. Like I said, right now I just had to look for a little bench, something I could set up my little apparatus so I could talk to you while I'm actually going over my tax information that I'm half paying attention to. Yeah, I don't own any real estate, so that's a non sequitur right there. Gross income. Yeah. I'm just going over my tax work briefly, just seeing how much I'm getting back. I don't have any kids, so basically I'm not getting back a whole bunch of money, but I'm not getting back $2. I remember for my taxes, 1 year, I almost cried because I got back like, what was it? I think it was $126. And I got $100 back from the feds, and I got $26 back from the state. It was so bad that I went to try to cash the check. Right? I went in there to try to cash the check to the lady, and she was like, "Look, I can't even charge you for a $26 check. I mean, what am I gonna do with a $26 check?" So I was just like, "Yeah, I got my check cashed for free for the first time ever," because she said I didn't want to. Take a $26. Yeah, that was a rough year. I remember that year. I think that was 2003 that happened. I got $26 from the state and $100 from the feds. $126. At that point, I probably paid more to file my taxes than I actually got back. But this year was pretty good. It's pretty good. What I normally do is I try to save up my money over the year if I'm going to pay my taxes or whatever the case may be. You know, whatever the fee is for the tax preparer. So by the time I come to the tax preparer, I already have the fee in hand. It doesn't take away from, you know, what I'm actually going to get back from the Fed, from the state, and stuff like that. So this year was pretty decent. Like I said, nothing to go out and brag about, nothing to go out and buy a new car about, but, you know, something I could buy a few lunches or some sneakers or take some female out on a date, you know, that, you know, want to rendezvous with Mel, who knows, you know. But that's what that is, so. You know, I'm kind of just chilling right now, you know, and like taking things from one moment to the next. You know, like I said, I don't have any real expectations for this day. You know, I'm just grateful to be around, grateful to be alive, and I will go live again later. The only debate about later is whether or not I'm going to go live one more time only or 2 more times, because I do have a lot to talk about. I do have my next one is probably, my next live stream may be a little bit more fun. You know, because I have something that I do want to say, and it's just more so about, you know, oh, the B lady is live now. Okay, that's cool. It's more so about a topic, you know, concerning professional athletes. You know, should I show that? I see a hawk right now. Let me see a hawk. I got a hawk that's up there. If I can get it. Oh no, let me see. I don't know if you can see that hawk in the distance. I had to show you. That's a hawk right there. If you can see that, that's nice. I don't know, it's like, wow, okay. I should have showed you when the wings came out on the hawk, though. I mean, I don't know if you can see it. You can zoom in on there. I'm trying to give it a moment so it could raise up and do what it does. I'm going to be live tomorrow night with a bunch of YouTubers if you want to. Okay, yeah, the hawk is flew away. Yeah, let me know what time. Let me know what time tomorrow night, because I mean, I'm gonna be at work. I'm not getting off work until a certain time, so I gotta work tomorrow night, guts and glories. But definitely on Tuesdays and Wednesdays, if there's anybody that wants me to come live on their panel, come live. That wants me to appear. Let me get it right. That wants me to appear live on their channel. Forgive me, my mind, not yours. That's funny. That's funny. That's funny. If anybody wants me to appear live on their channel, I'm off Tuesdays and Wednesdays. That's funny. Oh no, hopefully nobody heard that. Nobody was listening. But it's all good. Whether you were listening or not, you know. I don't know, man. I don't know. Yeah, so many live streams I actually miss, you know, because I'm at work. But it's all good though. People know that I'm there in spirit. You know, maybe I'll send my messages. Oh, you heard that, Guts and Glory? Yeah. Nah, sometimes when people not responding, when you live by yourself and you say something crazy or you say something that could be misconstrued, you kind of like gotta hope that people didn't catch it. Because I know I've been on a couple of people's chats, even here. I'm not gonna say no names. A couple of people's chats in here where they've had a couple of moments. It's like, wow, you hope nobody saw that, but you know, or heard that. But you know, like people see some things. Let's just leave it at that. We're gonna leave it at that. But you know, you kind of gotta just move past it or whatnot. You know, keep going. And besides, it's not like you know, it's not like I made a slip, a Freudian slip or anything like that. So it's all good. You know, but it's beautiful out here today, man. It is very beautiful. I'm surprised at how beautiful it actually is. It looks like it's really cold if you're looking through the screen to here. You know, it looks like it's really cold. But you've seen hawks out there flying and doing all that other fancy stuff. So for the most part, you know, like I said, it's really not that bad. It's really not that bad. I'm actually gonna just do a walk around after this. What's going on, Lulu? Love you. What's going on, Just Us Handbricks? Yo. I appreciate the both of you for coming through to this live stream. This is kind of one of those things where I'm just chilling. I'm just vibing. You know, who knows where the moment will lead. I'm not gonna do nothing too crazy out here in public because I don't want people thinking that Mel is losing his mind. I'm not losing my mind. I'm actually going live right now because I didn't get a chance to go live on my channel last night. It's nice outside, west side of NY. Yeah, nah, that's what's up. That's what's up, Gus and Glory. I appreciate that. You know, it being live where you at, you know, or being nice where you at, you know. Yeah, it is a calm day, just us. More calm than usual, actually, to tell you the truth. I didn't expect to have this much energy today, you know, but for the most part, I got it. I'm just grateful to be alive, if anything, you know. I'm just grateful to had this moment, just, you know, moments of peace sometimes we get, you know, and that's really what it is. Hopefully all you folks out there, you know, and shout out to Lulu, love you, live from Nova Scotia. I appreciate you for being here, you know, Guts and Glory, Just Us Handbricks. Who else? Baby girl Neil, she was here. I don't know if she's still here. Who else? Carl Thomas, I don't know if he's still here, but you know, I appreciate all you folks. Real Thing, Carol Turner, RC Mark. You know, like I said, I know a couple of you came in and out, which is it's all good. You know, 9 people in the chat right now. I appreciate you all for being here. I know there's anything else you could be out there doing, but I thank you for being here. Margie, appreciate you for coming through. You know, okay, Carl Thomas. Like I said, this is just what I do. I mean, don't expect anything fantastic or you know, fantastic. I tried to make up a word right there. I failed at that. Let's just move past that. But for the most part, so you're not gonna have a convo with the birds. Well, see, here's the thing, Guts and Glory. If I start talking to birds out here, you know, I live out here, and you know, I might, you know, people might start thinking I'm crazy. You know, it's like, oh, there's the bird man. But then again, it's not about what people think. If I find a rare bird, you know, a beautiful bird, a bird so beautiful that I had to walk up and start talking to it, then I will. Yes, Lulu, we know you do like the rats. And Lulu, she loves to talk to the rats and the ferrets and stuff like that on the channel, and I'm not making that up. She really does. Check her out. You know, it is warmer there, like 50. Well, it's almost like 50 degrees, Handbricks. It is. It's almost about 50. I think it's 46 out here today. But me, just as a precaution, I throw on my sweater and my spring jacket just so I don't get sick, because I don't want to, you know, wind up being, you know, laid up for a few days, because, you know, brother can't afford to get sick right now. I'm too sexy to get sick in the spring, especially when, you know, the weather start warming up, the ladies start coming out. They need to see me at full strength, at full power. You know, they don't need to see me, you know, like down and out trying to, you know, nurse myself back to health. Yeah. B.O.B. Bob. Okay, you lost me with that one. Oh, you must be talking to somebody else. Sometimes I talk to her husband. That's funny. Well, you should talk to your husband all the time, Lulu. That's funny. Yeah, husband's a cool guy. That's what's up. You know, but nah, for the most part, it's just a beautiful day out here, man. it's actually pretty quiet, and that's the part that's interesting to me. I was gonna go back to over there by the water, but I saw this part. I've never actually live streamed from this particular spot outside, so I said let me go here. And I'm just actually outside the pool. The place where I'm at is I'm outside the pool where I used to go to as a young boy, as a young lad, as a young lassie, I used to go out there to the Red Hook pool/recreation center, and fun times. That's the name my sis would give dudes that she didn't want to talk to. She'd politely tell the name. It was Bob. Wow. Yeah. Wow. Interesting. Yeah, I know ladies do that. I know one female, or actually dated a woman who used to wear a ring, and when I was talking to her, she had took the ring off. And it's funny, people think Bob is a human. Funny. Yeah. Bob means different things. Some people say Bob is bend over buddy, but we're gonna leave that alone. Anyway, I know I used to date this girl who had this ring on her finger, and I thought she was married. But then obviously when a player came through, when I came through and I spoke to her, she took the ring off. And I'm like, why'd you take the ring off? She's like, oh, I only wanted people to think I'm married, but in a relationship or something, I don't wear this ring or whatever. That's just to keep people away, like, oh, I'm married or whatever the case may be. And I thought that was interesting. So females do stuff like that, It's interesting. I don't know what men do when they don't really want to talk to a female that's trying to press upon them. I don't know if we actually do that, but I guess we kind of just ignore them or whatever. I don't know. So I did that before. That's funny. It was funny because when she had did it, I really thought she was like married or something, and she was like, no, I'm not married. I'm just trying to avoid being in a relationship with somebody I ain't really feeling. And I know women get it a lot, with not being interested and whatnot, and a man is still being persistent, so you got to do something. But nowadays you wear a wedding ring or you have a ring on your finger, men don't really care. Men, woman, duck, ferret, rat. They want to get with you. They want to sleep with you. They're gonna try to make it happen. Just when I wanted to drink to the bar, they probably pull out, wear a ring. Okay, that makes sense. Like I said, you better have one of those big diamond-studded fake cubic zirconias on your hand. Looking like a fake pink diamond or something like that, and saying, "Oh, I'm married" or whatever the case. And then when you're really married, some people don't care. I remember when somebody was telling me, guys used to see it and back off. That's cool. What was it? Somebody was saying something. It's something that you should do. Like if you're at work or something like that, you should send yourself flowers. Just to let it be known that somebody's loving you or cares about you, or encourage your guy or somebody to send you flowers so people know that you're taken. That's a lot of work. Sending yourself flowers to the job under a different name so guys know to back off. That's I don't know. Now we're real what it's like a child is accepted. That's funny. Child is accepted. Some people, you'd be surprised, Henrik. Some people, when they see that you're married, sometimes they think it's more of a challenge. They try harder to get you, because the logic behind it is that if you're married already and I'm trying to get with you and I'm trying to sleep with you, what happens is I don't have to take you home and take care of you. I just have a rendezvous with you, have an affair with you, and send you back home to your husband. Let him play daddy, let him play husband. While I just do what I do. So that's just what it is. Undercover officer? Nah, no undercover officer. I'm just Mel right now. Right now I'm just chilling. I'm out here making it happen. What's up, Slayer? I see you. Where did I see you last night? I saw Slayer last night on Baby Girl Neil when she went live, or was trying to go live for the first time. True, some guys see it as a sport. Yes, guts and glory. I'm glad somebody else knows what I'm talking about. Some guys see it as a sport, that if you're married and you have a ring on your finger, they look at it as a challenge to see if I can still snatch you up. It's ridiculous, handbricks, but some people like the thrill of the hunt. Some people don't know how to be monogamous with their situation. So, it's like, what the hey, why not just make it happen that way? And that's what they do. That's really what they do. So I don't know. I just look at it like, it's disrespectful. Yeah, it's disrespectful. But what are you gonna do? People are who they are. They do what they do. Oh my God. It's funny. It is funny. Like I said, Thrill of the Hunt. Yeah, no, you don't know what the Thrill of the Hunt is. The Thrill of the Hunt is basically, how can I say it? It's like a predator. It's like a predator hunting their prey. You know, just because the predator doesn't want to be hunted doesn't mean. I mean, just because the prey doesn't want to be hunted doesn't mean the predator stops hunting. You know what I'm saying? Glad my adopted son ain't like that. He's just a jerk. That's funny. Wow, that's crazy. But yeah. No. To answer your question, just us. The Thrill of the Hunt. It's like it's the guy is looking at himself as a game. You know, what's that? A check for 500,000? Listen, if that was a check for 500,000, I would be having this live stream from a totally different location right now. I would not be standing outside of a recreation center. I'd probably be in the south of France or somewhere like that, or the Sahara Desert somewhere. Sounds like the most dangerous game type stuff. Yeah, no, it is a dangerous game. Handbricks. It's something where people get bored with life. It's like somebody being married. Hey, what's going on, Eagle VP? Appreciate you for coming through. Yeah, just as with situations like that, it's like somebody being bored with their life and saying, you know what, I don't care. Yeah, marriage is sacred, Margie, but marriage is not sacred to everybody. There's some people who could give a darn about, who could care less, about you being married. They're just trying to see if they could get a little something from you and whatnot. And unfortunately nowadays, people just, getting married, that's just a piece of paper. That's all it is, But for some people, it is still a sacred, institution about, between a man and a woman. And some say now, between a woman and a woman, or a man and a man, depending on, what you believe. And, folks really, believe in holding that bond, that contract, that love, that vow, that virtue, of the monogamous relationship. Some people don't, I tell him, Bob, and we don't poop on people, we just don't listen. Interesting. That's one way of looking at it, Gus and Glory. But I don't know. What do some of you think about marriage and the institution of marriage? Do you still think it's a sacred thing, like Margie was saying? Or is marriage a joke? Is it a game? Is it just something people do? Mine was for 42 years. Lost my best friend in June. Sorry to hear that. Sorry for your loss, Margie. 42 years. Wow. I'm lucky if I'm focused on anything for 42 minutes, let alone 42 years. But wow, to be with one person for that amount of time is a blessing. It is a blessing. Marriage is a contract and a legally binding living arrangement, and it has never been anything more than for centuries. Love is sacred and not to be trifled with. Interesting. Okay, Gus and Glory. It should be, and not a lot of people take it seriously. Yeah, I agree with that. What do you think about that, Eagle VP? What is marriage to you? Slayer said, oh, you were blessed. Yes, you were, Margie. Slayer says, nothing more scary than a woman that's unsure of her man and she sees women chasing him. It's his job to secure and assess her being chased. Okay, look at you, and vice versa. Okay, work hard, man. Yeah, there you go. Okay, because I know Eagle was a married man. It's all good. I got a couple of married folk in here, people that were married. It's tough. That's why Mel is not married yet. I don't know if there's a woman out there who could tame this savage beast. I don't know if there's a woman out there who's ready to take me out the game. I don't know, but who knows what happens. If God meant for it to happen, then it'll happen. That'll be the case. Like I said, I can't call it right now. That's just really what it is. Who knows what happened. Who knows? I may find out. But I'm 37, so we'll see. We'll see at 37. I don't know. Maybe I'll get out there and change the game. Have one of the greatest whirlwind loves and marriages of all time. Have beautiful children that go on to do great things. Like I said, only time will tell. Only God knows. Who knows? Just love is sacred. Marriage was never about love until the mid-1900s. It was never sacred. It's always been a legally binding contract. I don't know about that one. I don't know. I don't know if marriage is not about love, if it's just a legally binding contract. Is it a legally binding contract? I agree with you, just us, that is legally binding, but it has to be based off of something. So I don't know. Yeah, out there, old dudes getting women. Yeah. I'm not trying to be an old dude getting women. That's funny. That is funny. That is funny. That is funny. Yeah. That's funny. That's funny. Yeah. But on that note, I'm about to take this on, do what I gotta do. My grandmother was married at age 11. That's not secret. Wow, I can't even imagine that one. I can't imagine that. But on this note, I'm about to end this live stream here. I appreciate you folks for coming through. I got some business to take care of. Love you all. See you later for those that I see. And I'll spread love. It's the Brooklyn way. Peace.